Welcome to A Stab in the Dark. We're looking at the series You, Season 1, and today we are on Episode 5, Living with the Enemy, joined, of course, by Dave and Mike, who have both never seen it before and watching it in real time. Events occur in real time.
I was supposed to watch 24.
Yeah. And I have seen it, but it's been a long time since I have, so I'm enjoying the rewatch. So welcome to our review, and yes, with this one, we've got Peach, who continues to be suspicious of Joe, who seeks a way to neutralise her. Peach makes a show of introducing Beck to a famous literary agent, but when he hits on Beck and tells her negative things Peach said about her, Beck blows up at Peach. Basically, that's kind of a premise going on into this episode. Mike, what did you think of it?
I think it was a good episode. It had a lot going on. Action-packed.
Yeah.
A lot of revelations. I mean, whenever I watch a TV show, because I'm used to movies, I always make the assumption that the TV show is kind of going to long me out episode to episode. So I was writing down what will happen next with 10 minutes to go in the episode. And then
Why did you do that?
A load of the stuff happened that I was writing down. So, yeah. But yeah, it was a good episode overall.
Why did you write your predictions before the end of the episode?
Well, it's like the last 10 minutes. What can happen?
Everything!
Apparently so, yeah.
What about you, Dave?
I thought it was the best episode so far, actually. Yeah, I liked the Cold War between Joe and Peach getting hot. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I liked the increased screen time for Annika as well, because she's my favourite.
Oh, do you like Annika?
Right.
Yeah.
Doing what? How could she be your favourite? Up until this point, she's barely done anything.
Whoa.
Right.
Have you written your predictions down yet? We're not done, but...
Yeah, I've got my predictions down.
Yeah.
My after the episode ended,
So,
not my last 10 minutes.
Let's talk about your love for Annika.
Yeah, why are you dodging the question like a politician?
Yeah, David Cameron over here.
Well... I need to ask Nick Clegg.
It's like me saying, "Oh, my favourite's the other friend that I don't even remember the name
Lynn,
of."
why don't you know all about Lynn?
Oh, the dick pic one.
Yeah, actually, she might be my favourite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, she's the dick pic one. Oh,
Yeah.
no, she's my favourite.
No, what? I thought you were just into her because you like influencers and bigger build on a woman.
No?
No,
I thought she was...
Dave officially doesn't like that.
Oh, I thought she was the one...
Dave hates fat people.
Well known.
You had it here first, yeah.
Because she was a massive racist in that secretly recorded video? Don't like her anymore.
Can we cut it out when I say yes?
What do you think of what's going on with Beck in her life as a writer, poet?
I'm just starting to think that just everybody is manipulating her, and that she's got like no positive people around her whatsoever.
She doesn't really instill a lot of agency in her own decisions anyway. She kind of just rides the boat, hops in the bus of everybody that asks her along to help her with things. So yeah, it's no wonder that Peach is basically like running a life when she's kind of volunteering for that.
But she's a naive girl in a way, isn't she? Like, in the big city, and who's had a bad upbringing, and she's just trying to do the best and be a nice person, and yet she's like surrounded by vultures.
Yeah, but there's naive, and then like towards the end of this episode, she definitely crosses the line from naive to just like being a moron a little bit, right? Like she has no suspicion whatsoever about the timing of Peaches and we're bringing back the Peaches.
Oh yeah, we didn't forget about that.
Well, you did, because you've been calling her Peach, and it's been really nice.
I was waiting for the right moment to bring it back.
Yeah. She has no like suspicion whatsoever and is right back on Team Peach as soon as that happens. There's a certain there's a certain point where she is just like buying into the manipulator.
Peach propaganda.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It does like almost beg belief. Like, is she that dumb, or because like there are
she's willingly so, isn't she?
Yeah, well, like I wrote it down because I said it audibly, but when she said she could have died, I said, fuck off. There's nobody else in the room, but I said it.
It was that infuriating.
Yeah, what are you doing, Beck?
You sound like Joe. Beck.
Yeah.
Come on.
She is being disappointing in this episode a little bit. Yeah.
What have you thought of it on this watch anyway? How much of it do you remember?
Not much at all.
Yeah.
The biggest moment, which is in this episode, when he's running in the park and then bashes her on the back of the head with a rock. Had a wrestle with a rock and
I had a fight with a rock.
And the Hulk Hogan reference for you is the bit from this series I remember the most, but I somewhat thought it happened at the end of this. Something in me was saying the whole Peach thing happened a bit later.
Yeah, I was quite surprised. What episode is this? 5? Yeah,
it was literally halfway through.
A little bit earlier than I was expecting as well. And I was literally like, I was just writing down that, oh my god, Peach is in love with Beck, and then suddenly he smacks her on the back of the head. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell?
Yeah. It's very condensed. It's like, it's quite exciting because for the most,
it's so exciting.
So exciting. I'm gonna smash the whole place.
Take it out on the mic.
Yeah. But like up till this episode, it's been kind of reserved pacing, and we haven't had like any points of like frenzied happenings like an action show. But we did in the last like 20 minutes of this episode. And it's great. Yeah.
That's good. And did you like Joe running after Peach, Dave? I heard you got some notes for us.
Yeah, Joe running is great.
Joe running
is what
you spoiled it. You spoiled it. I've been waiting all day to tell everyone my critical note about the episode.
Well, how do you know that's not in my notes as well?
What was it about Joe running?
Who knows? Because I didn't write it down.
Well, because he was like getting gassed out and
I guess I just liked the way he was running so badly and got out of breath. And that he hated it, I guess.
As enjoyable as Tom Cruise running.
Whoa. No, nothing is on that level.
Do you reckon Joe is getting any better at sleuthing and doing...
He's just so messy.
He's an idiot.
He's running right behind Peach. Like, yeah. And when he does the hit and he's throwing the rock, like, just literally right there. Come on, man.
I know, just underneath a little bridge.
Yeah, it's very spilly behaviour. He's,
Peter Parker's breaking it with MJ on the top of that bridge. So... And on the other hand, we've also got all the little things happening with the little kid.
Oh, with Paco, yeah. I still find his relationship with Paco, like, really interesting. Mm-hmm. Like, why does he do it? Because still, we're at 5 episodes in. As far as I can tell, it's relatively, like, selfless and genuine. I guess it like gives us some kind of clue, right, about Joe's own childhood. I guess he must see himself in Paco. Although that like goes to 11 as well, doesn't it? That storyline. I didn't expect that to happen either.
Well, it happens immediately after.
He just gets wailed on by shitty Ron.
Your predictions must have been way out.
Wait. I was thinking like a couple of episodes away from now. Like,
All right. So this episode, then, Dave, you've enjoyed it overall. Do you so far out of the first 5? And like Mike says, this has taken a.
Yeah, I think
a switch.
This is my favourite one. Like I said, I wrote the Cold War gets hot. I felt that like Peach wasn't even
just crafting taglines.
Yeah. Maybe I'll keep that up. Probably I won't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked basically like the war basically between Peach and Joe. I really liked like Joe's complete lack of self-awareness once he discovers. Well, at least what he finds out about Peach, that he discovers those photos of Beck. And he's like, she's in love with you.
Beck, and then, you have a stalker.
Yeah. No self-awareness whatsoever. Like, I don't know. It's
it's kept that through the whole way through, hasn't it? The kind of on the nose irony of the fact that he's like judging these people for doing the same shit he does.
Yeah.
But he's doing it for good intentions, though, isn't he?
Quote unquote. Yeah.
Bunny rabbits.
But also back to the Beck is stupid. I mean, it's not just but it's not just Beck that's surely Annika could work out the timing of the leaked video, right? That was clearly Peach's. Why did it take Joe to?
But I don't know what I was because I was expecting it to be revealed that Beck did that. Maybe that would
really?
Because I thought the Peach was too obvious.
But why would Beck have done it then?
Well, I don't know, but I just feel like some of the stuff that she's doing with her friends is an act. I don't know. Because like, with the college professor at the don't like you think that he has the upper hand on her, and
you
then
think she's some kind of mastermind.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think so. I don't know. We'll see. Because it wasn't definitively said in this episode it was Peach, right, that leaked that video.
Correct. Well, I mean, it's said by Joe, but nobody else seems to come to the realization.
In fact, if anything, that's probably evidence that it wasn't her.
I don't know. Well, it's clear it can't be anyone else than her, surely. The only reason it was announced then was because of the nose job photo being posted, right? So
yeah. All right then. So predictions. Dave, what do you think might happen in the next episode? And running along in the rest of the show.
Well, given that Peach isn't dead, which also surprised me.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, he can't let her live, right? Surely not, because she'll know. She'll suspect that it's him, right? Surely, because like he's already on her radar.
To some kind of conclusion.
Yeah. So I mean, surely Joe's gonna have to go for Peach in the next episode.
I did put in my what will happen next before the last 10 minutes. Peach in a coma? Question mark. So,
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but that didn't happen.
No.
Yeah. We know that didn't happen.
Yeah. All right then. So that is this episode.
I do have what will happen.
Oh wait,
next,
sorry. Oh, I cut you off.
That was my what will happen next before the last 10 minutes.
Like you.
Yeah.
You're waiting for Joe to wrap up.
I'm sorry.
Like, actually,
I'm pulling
you came to a freaking stop sign, didn't you?
Yeah. Just my trap card. Yeah. But I basically have Ron will be more proactively anti-Joe. He'll possibly do something either to him or to Paco, and then Joe will have to be involved. Peaches will probably assume it's Joe, and the rock will be found, and maybe there's some kind of law shenanigans. But he's got the beating as an alibi, is what I put.
Yeah.
Do you think that Ron and Peach are going to team up somehow?
The big
team up.
Pawn.
It could happen, yeah, Pawn.
Or Reaches, yeah.
Reaches, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they haven't met each other yet, but she has been to his house quite a few times, right? So,
yeah, I mean, they could run. I mean, maybe she'll be in hospital. I don't know. Maybe he can go to hospital and see.
All right.
Because
go and see Peach.
As we know, New York hospital's only got about 2 or 3 beds, so they're going to be right next to each other. Yeah.
It's a small world in TV.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you for joining us on this episode of You Review Season 1. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Joe.
No worries. See you soon. Like, share, subscribe, Discord. Bye.
Bye. Bye.